going to talk about the foundational movement practices and how they relate to your chiropractic care here at the Balancing Center. We have 3 phases of care: balance, support, and integrate. And the foundational movement practice is one of the biggest integrative factors. Balance comes when you come in and we correct your spinal misalignment, we get your body to function the way it was designed, and that takes the pressure off of the structure and allows you to connect with the ground. That's the first place we find leverage. The beginning of the foundational movement practices is when I had you take a step back, connected you to the ground, and you found a way to find a strong resource of the ground instead of having to hold yourself up all the time. When you're holding yourself up, the endocrine system, which is your hormones and your neurotransmitters, are always in a state of emergency as well. So getting you balanced, getting you connected to the ground also frees up your endocrine system, which is about relationship. So we talk about balance, support, and integrate. And we talk about leverage, connection, and resource. Leverage is where you have something to push or pull against. Resource is the energy that comes back from that. And connection is really a result of the connective tissue in your body being able to function as a whole unit. When your body's out of alignment, it has to compensate. As it compensates, it goes into emergency. In an emergency, it throws off your endocrine system, which is your hormones and your neurotransmitters, because it's ready to fight or fly. So the stress levels go up, cortisol goes up, the good hormones that make your brain happy go down because you don't want to be happy in an emergency. When you're in that fight or flight mode, your center of gravity is also high because it thinks it needs to flee or run. And so whenever we have you start to take a step back, that's the beginning of the foundational movement practice, as it connects you to the ground. So leverage, connection, and resource. Balance, support, and integrate. Survive, relate, and connect. And the foundational movement practices is the main piece that puts this connection back into this triad of resourceful, effective, optimal health.